Hello everyone, welcome back to Hunty's Dollies. Today is more of a review on an older Barbie fashion pack, and not necessarily the doll herself. But yeah, let's get into it. Again, I'm kind of doing a recording marathon, so this is all being done in the same day. So the last few videos, you're gonna see me in this shirt, and it's not that I don't change shirts, it's just I'm doing like a recording marathon. Today just seemed like a great day to do it. Didn't have much else to do, and I felt bad that my recording hasn't been as consistent as before, so I'm trying to change that. I got busy, life, adulting, all that stuff. So you'll probably be getting these videos to span over the next couple weeks. I don't know if I'm gonna do one a week, two a week. I haven't decided yet. But just know for the next few weeks, you'll be getting videos and you'll just be seeing me in the same shirt. I'm filming right before Thanksgiving, which pretty much is Christmas for me. My husband and I, November 1st, took down our Halloween decorations and put up Christmas. I know that's crazy. My in-laws were like, y'all are nuts. We're like, we love Christmas. So anyway, so I'm wearing my Grinch shirt. I love the Grinch. He's one of my favorite Christmas character stories, but that's a story for another time. And let's just get into the review of this fashion pack, and we can also talk about the doll. So being a Barbie collector, I don't know if y'all are like this, I love a good antique mall, because a lot of times you can find sometimes rescue Barbies. I believe she was a rescue Barbie. And what I mean by rescue Barbies is a lot of times in the antique malls I've been to, a lot, they'll have like loose older dolls like in a box or something. It's like $2 each or $5 each, depending on the antique mall. And so I like to collect Barbie fashions, either from eBay, or I also find them a lot of times in packaging and antique malls. That way when I, get a rescue doll, now I'm not a restorer. I can do very basic things. I can, wash out their hair, make it look better. I can clean them up. I'm not really, I can't do very well at like painting their faces. Now, if they only have like a small, like little chip in their lip, I can do that. I am no way, shape, or form a restorer. I do want to get better. I just have to find the time to do it. And I just haven't yet. I can reroute a doll. I've rerouted a couple of dolls. I've done that before. But what I mean, I find rescue dolls that kind of need light, fix-ups. Like their hair just needs to be combed, shampooed, conditioned, and combed out, and maybe recurled. And clean, and they just need to be cleaned up really well. Again, if their lipstick is a little off, I can kind of do that. Makes me nervous when I do it. But a lot of times, all they need is a good kind of wash, hairbrush, hair washing, and an outfit. And so we have a antique mall here in town called The Loft. And there is a whole booth. And my husband knew when he saw it, I was going to go crazy and spend a lot of money in that booth. It was a bunch of inbox Barbies from different time periods. They had 90s, they had early 2000s, they had some from like 2010 even, and fashion packs. And they have 3 Fashion Avenue fashion packs. They were the Barbie Kelly ones. So I got this one, which is the jean one with the little faux leopard collar and cuff sleeves. Here's the others in this line. I really want this one. I love that one. I don't have that one. I did buy this one, and of course we're reviewing this one, and I asked for this one for Christmas. We'll see if it's on a tree. Now the booth had each one of these fashion packs at $30, but the booth has been at 50% off for like the last I don't know, since April, like since around my birthday. And so I got this fashion pack and the pink one for $15, which I don't think is too terribly bad. So I love a good antique mall. And I love Fashion Avenue. Fashion Avenue Barbie clothes are amazing. And I don't have very many Kelly dolls. That's why this Kelly doll is still in the packaging. Her fashion is still in the packaging. I just don't have a lot of them. I might get some. I might start rescuing them as well. But I don't have any right now. But when I do get a Kelly doll that can go with this Barbie and go in this outfit, I'll do a review of that. But back to what I was saying, I love the Fashion Avenue fashions from the 90s. The details of the clothes and accessories from Fashion Avenue is just chef's kiss. It's just as good as, every decade up until now, the fashions, like, from the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and even like the early and mid 2000s, the details of the clothing were amazing. Fashion Avenue was no exception. So for Barbie, we had this beautiful jean dress that comes to about, mid-thigh. I don't know if that's considered like a mini. With these white stockings and like those navy kind of lace-up Barbie boots that we've seen a lot in different fashions. Like the Kelly one. Now, I'm not a huge fan of leopard. I don't like leopard print. Really don't like it. But it's not so bad on this. Because since most of the dresses is really kind of like faux denim material, it doesn't look so bad. And of course you see the gold, faux buttons right there. It does Velcro. No, wrong. It actually snaps in the front with plastic snaps. Snaps. Play line. Snaps. Man, I miss this. And then she came with the fashion pack came with a little faux fur leopard print purse on this gold ribbon. And it's meant to kind of go over her like a crossbody. So, I love this fashion pack. Again, I'm shocked I loved it because I really don't like leopard print. But it looks good on this. I don't mind it on this. And I think this Barbie that's modeling this outfit, I think she's the 1990 holiday Barbie. The AA version, the African American version. And I did an earlier video on my porcelain Barbie saying I didn't have one, but I do have her. I think I got her pretty cheap on eBay a while back, and I think she came in her original dress, but the dress was just not in great shape. But like I said, I got her at a great price because she's in really good shape. So I probably will get another African American 1990 Barbie, black Barbie, African American Barbie in new in box to match my other one. But anyway, so she was kind of a rescue doll. I found her on eBay for, like I said, for a great price. I don't think she had any shoes. I think she just had the dress. The dress was not in great shape. So she's a beautiful doll. She's got a pink lip, blue eyeshadow. That's why I thought she would look good in this, because the blue eyeshadow kind of matches this outfit. And she's got green stud earrings and a green stud ring. Can't really see the earrings because of her hair. Let me see. There we go. And I liked her collar kind of popped. I thought it was cute. So I thought this Barbie looked great in this outfit. I think it was really the blue eyeshadow. I'm like, oh, she's got blue eyeshadow. It'll match this dress. And it kind of matches. I think so. She's a very beautiful doll. Of course, she's sporting the Christy face mold that we all know and love from the 90s. So yeah, let me know down in the comments if you collect Barbie clothes for rescue dolls. It's very hard for me to leave behind a Barbie antique mall that's you can tell she's had history. And, while we're doing this, let me go ahead and show you one I've already done. And I haven't really reviewed her. But before I do that, I'll just finish what I was saying. It's really hard for me to leave behind a doll, a Barbie, that most people would be like, oh, she's an old doll, her hair's gross, we're not getting her. But me, like I said, I can fix their hair okay. Hers wasn't too bad a shape, if I remember correctly. It just needed to be shampooed, conditioned. I did put it in curls to kind of give it that volume, that big 90s volume back. So I just can't leave a Barbie behind when I know I'm like, I can just comb out her hair, give it some love, and she'll be good as new, and give her an outfit. And this doll was actually one I rescued. Now, and she's wearing a Fashion Avenue outfit, so let's go ahead and take a look at her. This is the 90210 Kelly doll, played by Jenny Garth. And look at that. I mean, she looks just like Jenny Garth. Does she not? And when I found her at it was a different antique mall. Her hair was really messed up. I don't know why, it kind of felt grimy, and it was up in a ponytail, and you can tell someone had cut it. So I had to it was supposed to be, I think usually her hair came back down to here, but it was cut, so I had to cut it to match. And honestly, she has beautiful blonde saran hair, and she still had her earrings. Those are her original earrings. I know they're silver up in her gold outfit, but I felt like this outfit looked like something she'd wear in the show. And she still had her ring. Like, she had all her jewelry. All she needed was a good cleanup. Her hair needed to be conditioned. I had to cut the length to match, which actually this is more show accurate. Her hair was about this length in the show. So I felt like it was more show accurate anyway. And she's just a beautiful doll. She has, really pretty blue eyes, a pink lip. I mean, she looks just like Jenny Garth. And this is also a Fashion Avenue outfit. Now, this was just a single outfit. This is before they did the Kelly ones too. So this is another faux denim dress with this really cool gold jacket. It's laced in the front with the ribbon in gold with a little bow, and of course ribbon straps holding it up. Came with this little black purse with a gold button right there, and it snaps, it opens, you can open it, it snaps closed on a black ribbon. And I've always loved these calf length 90s Barbie boots. I love them. And again, this was also Fashion Avenue, and again, the details are there. I mean, look at the gold thread they used to sew up the hem. I mean, it's just beautiful. It was just beautifully done. And this doll, like I said, she just needed a little bit of love. I was really young when 90210, I'm trying to think. I don't even know when the first season came out. It either came out around the time I was born, I'm not trying to date myself, or before I was born. I'm not sure when the first season came out. So it really wasn't a show of my generation, I guess, because I was too young. This was more of a show for teenagers, preteens at the time. I did go back, I think on Hulu, and I watched maybe the first 2 seasons. I like the show enough that I wouldn't mind getting the other dolls in this line. Actually, I'd probably even rebuy her again. But I do, they have Brenda, Kelly, what was Tori Spelling's? Donna? Was that Tori Spelling's character? Donna, Brandon. Oh God, what was the other guy's name? Brenda's love interest. Oh, I cannot remember his name. Anyway, it was 5 dolls. 6 dolls. Brenda, Kelly, Donna, Brandon, and then the other guy, I can't remember his name. 5 dolls. It was 5 dolls. I wouldn't mind getting all the other dolls. Their prices on eBay range. Sometimes in box you can get them for $30, sometimes more. I think it depends on the character. But I would probably rebuy her because I just kind of have her as like a doll in my collection. I would like to rebuy her kind of new. When I say new in box, the box does not have to be perfect. But they all came wearing, I think, outfits from the show. And then they also came with like their beach wear. So the girls came with their bikinis, the guys came with their swim trunks. All their face molds are incredible. They look just like the characters. So I do eventually want to get all of them. But let me know if you watched 90210 when it was out. Again, I just think it was one of those shows that I was a little too young for when it was out. I just don't remember what year the first season came out. But anyway, these dolls came out when the show did because the show was such a hit. And again, it was my friend Janet. I mentioned her in my other video. She was really into it. She's a little bit older than me, so it was around more her generation than mine. And she kind of got me to watch the show. And I do want to go back and watch it. I was enjoying it. It's very, very early 90s teen drama. That's what I'm going to say. If you haven't seen it. I just need to go back and watch it. It was good. I was enjoying it. But anyway, so I didn't want to get the other dolls, but I was glad I was able to save this one. And I knew exactly who it was when I saw it. And I think I was even with Janet when I bought her. And Janet's like, oh my God, that's Kelly from 90210. And we were at the antique mall together. And then I was like, oh, I got the perfect fashion pack for her. And it was this one. I just feel like I could see her wearing this in the show. So yeah, that's another Fashion Avenue outfit on my Kelly 90210 Kelly doll made by Mattel. And here's this one on Christy. Just 2 very beautiful, very detailed outfits. Fashion Avenue, chef's kiss. So let me know down in the comments if you collect Barbie clothes for rescue dolls. Do you do rescue dolls? Did you watch 90210? Let me know in real time when it was out. Let me know if you have any other 90210 dolls. But yeah, let's continue this conversation down in the comments. I want to hear from you. I hope all of you have a great day. If you're watching this before Thanksgiving, which I may not have it up before then, I'm just going to go ahead and say Happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, and I will see y'all in the next video. Have a great day. Bye, y'all.